Hello, everyone. My name is Nick, also known as your homie Sushi, and this is the first episode of the Anime Club. This is a weekly show where we watch an anime and then talk about it on the podcast, similar to a book club. I'm joined here today by my friend Taylor, also known as at I'm Milk-chan. And how are you doing today, Milk?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you already know what anime we're talking about today. We're talking
Hmm.
about a very interesting anime, and you're actually a very avid advocate of this show right here that we're talking about. And
Of
I picked
course.
it. I picked it too because you're a very avid advocate of it. The show has a 4.6 out of 5 rating on Crunchyroll, a 7.4 out of 10 rating on my anime list, and a 7.5 out of 10 rating on IMDb, but nobody uses IMDb, so it doesn't really matter. Uh, and it's surprisingly a sports anime too. Um, and that's kind of funny because earlier today, Milk suggested that, or no, not today. I think it was yesterday or
Yeah, it
something.
was it was yesterday.
Yeah, you suggested that we should watch another sports anime next episode.
Hmm.
So I don't usually watch sports anime, but I'm kind of interested in this one.
Yeah, all sports animes are really interesting. They're a bit strange.
Especially this one, Milk. Especially this
Definitely.
one.
Definitely.
So the show that we're watching today is free Iwatobi Swim Club, and I watched about 5 episodes prior to this episode of the Anime Club, and Milk has watched about all of it. Haven't you?
Yeah, I have. It was a while ago, so I might not remember everything that happens, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have
Uh,
seen all of it.
So, as the expert here, Milk,
The
would you like
expert.
to, yeah, the expert of this show, would you like to give a little plot summary of what goes on in this
Oh
show?
God. You want me to
Um,
do that?
if you, I mean, I told you to research for this. Come on, Milk. She was up last night all night, and she didn't even like type any like notes for this podcast. But
I
it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry, Milk. I got you covered. Okay. If you go onto my document that I typed out earlier, there's
Oh yeah.
a little part at the bottom, and I put it under plot. I'll bold it for you right now. Is this part right here,
Oh
and
yeah.
you can use that as a resource if you would
Why
like,
can't
or
you do
just
that? I don't
because you're
want to
the
do
expert
that.
here, Milk. You're the
No.
expert. You're supposed
In
to.
yaoi, yeah.
Okay, yeah. She wants to talk about Makoto's fucking muscles all day. But anyways, give us a little plot summary of what goes on here by reading this.
Oh God. Can you do it?
Oh my God, Milk.
Please.
Okay,
Please.
fine. Fucking okay.
I
The
beg.
story is centered on high school student Haruka Nanase, a gifted swimmer. After encountering his childhood rival Rin, and I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you,
Matsuka.
Masuka? Yeah, see, this is why you should be reading the summary, Milk. You understand now, right?
I mean, I just know some of their names. I don't know all of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'll
From
just correct you.
an academy. I don't know what that academy is called.
Fair enough.
And Same Suka or something. And I'm not good with Japanese, okay?
I'm not good with it either. You're good.
Okay. He and his friends revitalize Iwatobi High School's swim team. In addition to his childhood friends Makoto,
Tachibana.
Tashibana, and
Nagisa.
Nagisa. What the fuck is that? I don't know how to read
I
Japanese.
don't. I don't know.
And
Are you
Ray.
talking about us? Oh
There's
yeah.
another person named Ray, who is recruited on the team as well. So a lot of very difficult to read names, and they did mention in the show that this is all these guys have like girly names,
They
which is
kind of
weird.
do.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, but anyways, uh, that's the basic plot of this show. It's a sports anime, and that's really about it, really. What I
Yeah.
really like about this show, though, is the animation style.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's one of the things I really
It's
like.
so pretty.
And yeah, Milk can talk about it all she wants
It's
because
pretty.
yeah, why don't you just talk about what you like Makoto uh as he flashes his nudity in front of us. I don't understand this anime, but it looks like it is pretty popular among
It
the girl
is,
audience. Yeah,
of course, because there's yaoi basically.
there it is yaoi. Is there? What? I didn't know this. Milk.
Well, there's just like a lot of ships that seem like it's gonna become like a canon.
Oh, okay.
It
So
just
they're
it seems like that, but
gay.
it's I mean it totally seems like it if you get to some of like the other episodes in season one.
Oh, okay. I see. I
It
see.
totally seems like it.
Okay. Feels bad for Go because she's out. She's not a boy, sadly, so
She's not.
she can't be part of the yaoi.
I know.
Um, which kind of sucks. By the way, there's gonna be spoilers for this because if you haven't watched the first 5 episodes, which I'm probably gonna be talking about, I don't care if Milk spoils it for me because I don't know. I just don't care
I
about
don't think
spoilers.
there's
But
really any spoilers. I mean,
yeah,
it's a swimming anime.
yeah. Here's a
What can I
spoil.
spoil?
Here's a spoiler that I found while reading the Wikipedia for this. And there's actually a lot of spoilers on Wikipedia, and I just kind of read through them like, oh, whatever.
Mhm.
They apparently so like at the end of the first season, they go to a prefectural tournament. It's kind of like an arc, right? And
Oh,
that's like I'm guessing that's like regionals or maybe state
yeah,
for
yeah,
us
yeah.
in the U.S. Yeah, and
I
they
think
apparently
so.
get DQ'd for medley in there, which is kind of funny because if you don't know, I kind of swim as well,
Hmm.
and I might or might not have gotten our medley relay DQ'd in the state meet as well. So
Wow.
I don't really I kind of resonate with that, you know. I feel
Hmm.
bad right there because I kind of did that as well. But anyways, as I mentioned before, the main market demographic for this show is definitely like females, right? Because it's
Definitely.
mainly just males, unless you like looking at naked dudes. But hey, I'm not gonna judge you
Yeah,
if you do that. You
yeah.
do what you like, man. But I do assume that it is mainly females.
It totally is.
And I honestly like never knew that water could look so good
I
until
know,
I
right?
saw this show, right? Now
Oh
I'm
my
kind of like
god.
I'm standing in the shower. Like last night I was standing in the shower. I was like, God damn, dude, I wish water looked this good. What the fuck? Why can't you be like
I
that? Come on.
know. It's
But
crazy.
mhm. It is really crazy. And I don't know which animation studio did this one.
Um,
I'm not sure, but good props to them. Definitely props
honestly,
to them.
yeah.
Props to them for doing that, and props to them for making a lot of fan service for female readers and
Oh yeah.
watchers. But anyways, I do want to talk about this because as I mentioned before, I am kind of like I am a swimmer. I've put a few thousand hours into the pool. So it's kind of sad, but also, dude, swimming. I wish swimming was as interesting as it is in this anime
I know.
because I'm just like I'm like okay, I have practice tonight, and these are
Mhm.
my expectations that I'm gonna make some very nice friends and we're all gonna have fun. But no, that's not how it works. No. Um, but yeah, in reality is you're just staring at a line at the bottom of the pool for like 2 hours on
That's
end,
yeah.
and it's kind of boring. So I don't know that's swim for you. Don't actually try swimming, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's very boring.
It is
But
really boring.
um, I do want to talk about how accurate this show is to like the real world though, because um, in
Hmm.
terms of like the material that it goes off of, first of all, the first thing I noticed was in the first episode when what was his name? Fucking Haru or whatever. The
Haruka?
yeah, Haruka, the one who doesn't talk much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Haruka.
It's kind of
He,
emo.
yeah, he's emo, but he okay, listen, literally like 10 minutes into the first episode, he strips in front of you. So it's like yeah, Milk is imagining yaoi things now, but
It's okay.
he strips and he gets into his swimsuit. And the first
Jesus
thing
Christ.
that I noticed, yeah, go answer that, whatever.
No, I'm just turning off my thing. Continue. Sorry.
The first thing he does is strip. And
Yeah.
what I noticed was like, oh yeah, his physique is like pretty close to real swimmers, right? Because
Yeah.
he's got that trademark like wide shoulders, which I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
like most sports anime characters have. But
Definitely. Definitely. You
yeah,
gotta be
but like
buff.
you gotta. That's the one thing that I recognized, and a lot of swimmers have that too. Because when you're swimming, you're working your shoulders a lot, and they get pretty
You
buff.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, my shoulders are like really fucking like unproportional to my body. Like I'm fucking weak down, and then I'm like really fucking buff at my shoulders. It's really fucking weird. But anyways, the second thing that I noticed was that the swim regulations are actually pretty similar. You okay? So Milk, you know what's a medley relay, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. So the first person that goes is like backstroke, of
Oh yeah,
course,
yeah, 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 yeah.
because when you know you can't really do a start like a relay start off of someone who's swimming when you're already in the water. So
Yeah.
for the first stroke is backstroke because it's like it starts in the water, and then all the strokes follow afterwards, ending with freestyle. So it goes back, and then it goes breast, and then fly, and then free. If
Hmm.
yeah. So that's what I noticed, and like the order that they do things in is very similar to is like it's the same to real world, and
Of
that's what I
course.
think is very good about it. And they talk about competitive swimsuits a lot, which is something that I surprisingly talk about a lot as well. I mean, there might be like other reasons for it, such as fan service,
Oh yeah,
that they
definitely.
might be changing swimsuits. I think Milk can tell you a little bit about that.
What do you
Jesus
mean?
Christ.
What?
No. So they change swimsuits a lot. They talk about competitive swimsuits. There's a lot of materials that you can go off of for competitive swimsuits. They have speedos and they have normal swim trunks and stuff like that, which is a lot a lot of like wait, no. Well, one of the things that's what I wanted to say was that they have like full leggings,
Oh
that type of
yeah,
swimsuit. I think Ray wears one of them.
yeah,
But like to be honest, those cause a lot of drag because I've
yeah,
tried them
totally.
before, and like they're pretty they cause quite a
I
bit of
mean, it's
drag.
kind of like you're wearing a onesie and you're swimming.
Yeah, exactly. It's really bad. So I just normally wear the swim trunks, the normal ones, the not the speedos because speedos are bad.
They're just
Ah,
funny.
okay, buddy. We have like a speedo gang on my swim team, and then
Do
like
you?
yeah, it's a speedo cult. We make fun of them, but
I
they got
bet.
each other's back, dude. It's fine. But anyways, uh, and one thing that I actually noticed the most was that the way that people like write sets in the anime, because I remember she was holding, who was that, Go, is that her name,
Yeah.
Ko or whatever, I don't know what yeah. She was holding up this piece of paper with like written sets on it, and the way that they write sets in Japan is actually really similar to the way that we write sets in the United States, right? So if
Mhm.
you want to do like, if you want to write like I don't know, do 4 100s on whatever the fuck time,
Yeah.
then you would just do 4 times 100s on said time. So that's how you would normally write it, and I also noticed that the way they do it is is very another thing that they do that's very similar to the United States is when they write like 25s or 50s, we have this thing called variables. I'm pretty sure they don't call it that in Japan, but you would do 25 easy and then 25 hard and then 25 easy and then 25 hard, just like that. So
Oh.
and I actually saw that written down on the piece of paper that that Go was holding up as well. So that's very nice, very good. I don't fucking know, dude. That's just something I picked up on. Anyways, uh, so I do want to talk about other seasons as well, because right now I'm watching season one, Milk. How
Other
many seasons are there to this
seasons?
show?
God, how many?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's maybe like 4 or 3.
4 or 3. Holy crap.
4 or 3.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
seasons.
I know.
Oh my god, dude.
They of course,
There's
because it's a new season, they always introduce new characters and stuff, so that's always
oh yeah.
cool.
I
New
mean
new
like
boys to fall in love with.
oh my god, dude. I mean that's like every anime though. Like once they start
It
running
honestly
dry,
is.
you gotta introduce some new characters.
Of course.
So yeah. That's another thing is the new seasons that are coming out. And oh yeah, I wrote this down on my notes sheet. I don't know why. I was writing it down at like 1 o'clock last night. I said outdoor pools are gay.
Oh, they kind of are though.
Yeah, they are. I think
I mean,
I
they
do
get
know.
dirtier way quicker
Yeah,
because like
exactly.
outside
That's what I think.
with
Oh wait, no, no,
bugs.
no. I know why I wrote that down. I know why I
Why?
wrote that down.
Why?
This is my pet peeve. This is my pet peeve with outdoor pools, by the way. So what happens with outdoor pools is that when you're swimming backstroke, which I noticed that Makoto does a lot,
Oh
and I don't know
yeah.
how, yeah, he's a backstroker. I'm more of a breaststroker, but I respect the backstroke guys out there.
Of course.
Backstroke gang, rise up. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I here's the thing with outdoor pools is that when you're doing backstroke, it's really fucking hard because you usually have to look at the ceiling to like make
Yeah.
sure you're going in a straight line. But fucking
Hmm.
like, dude, I don't know how Makoto does that. He must have like the most fucking supernatural orientation in the world because like he can just
Definitely.
keep a straight line. He's got like a fucking compass in his mind or some shit. I don't know how that shit works, dude. Dude, how the fuck do you practice outside? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And like especially in like during the winters, cause I live in Wisconsin,
Hmm.
and you live in Canada,
I
don't you? Yeah.
do.
Yeah, so it's definitely cold. I know like the other day you were complaining because you were like, "Oh, it's so fucking cold in Canada." I'm
It
like,
is
"Bro,
cold.
it's summertime. It's fucking summertime, bro. We're literally in summer right now."
I'm basically, yeah.
Yeah. So that's really about it. We got to wrap this up quick because there's really nothing much to talk about in this
Yeah,
anime.
there really isn't.
Next episode will definitely be better for sure.
Hopefully.
Uh, yeah, hopefully. Milk suggested the next episode, and it's another sports anime,
That's
right?
all that I watch, okay?
Yeah. And she apparently has more to talk about that show than this show. I
I
think
mean, yeah, maybe.
maybe okay. So
Maybe.
hopefully next time I won't have to carry, and hopefully next time, hopefully next time she'll actually write down notes about what she wants to talk about. Cause
Okay,
like
maybe.
just get okay, maybe you should just okay. Anyways, we're out. Thank you for watching the first episode of the Anime Club, and make sure to follow and subscribe or like or
Oh, yeah.
something. I don't know. All
Yeah.
right, peace. See ya.